Hey guys, I promise you a continuation video of our catch and cook that Rudy and I started at the lake, and we had a stove failure. Anyway, the longest dish that'll take to cook essentially is rice. All right, so the first thing is get going your white steam rice. In my case, I'm just gonna cook about a cup and a half. All right, so here it is. So start with a cup and a half of rice, 2 cups of water, put it in a rice cooker, close the lid, plug it in, press the button. So that's step 1, cook the rice. Okay, so the main ingredients, pretty much simple. You've got your ginger, it'll be cut 2 different ways. You've got your garlic, essentially you're just gonna go ahead and crush that. And then of course you've got green onions. Okay, and I'll show you how to do that through magic of editing. You've got your ginger that's sliced 2 ways. You slice it julienne style and slices, and you'll see what we're going to use this for. Then you've got your garlic, chopped garlic, and then you've got your julienne style cut for the green onions as well. And that's going to be for garnish as we finish the dish. So next is we're going to prepare the trout. Anyway, okay, remember the way I prep my fish? You know, I clean it, I gut it, and I also wrap it with paper towel, and I also wrap individually with saran wrap. Okay, because what that does is it helps keep the moisture off the skin of the fish, and also keeps the fish fresh. And as you may recall, you're going to keep this in the top shelf of your refrigerator, and this will stay in there fresh for up to 10 days. Anyway, so the next step is essentially you open up individually each fish. Okay, and just take that off, the wrap, and this fish is definitely nice cleaned. All right, now I got this cutting board from Amazon, and this cutting board itself is specifically designed for fish. You can see there's a picture of a fish here, so there's no confusion as to which cutting board you should be using, okay, when you are preparing your food. So you've got 1 fish here, and essentially we're going to cut the fish, okay, into portions. Okay, this will definitely feed 1 person. Okay, and essentially you just need to cut the fish in half. Okay, so we'll cut this in half. Let's go ahead and move these. Right, and then, you know, go ahead and put some slit on the fish. 1, 2, and then here I just need 1. Right, turn that over. Okay, let's put another one here too. That. Okay, turn that over. Okay, go ahead and put 1 slit here and 1 slit there. There you go. So that's 1. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and prep the other fish as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut this fish in half. That. Go ahead and put a slit on it. Put a slit on it. All right, and same thing here. Put a slit on that. Put a slit on that. All right, and same thing here. Oh, go this way. All right, and that way. All right, and the idea is here is we're going to go ahead and try and fit this 4-piece okay, in a plate that we're gonna use to steam. Okay, so what we need to do here, essentially just take salt, salt the inside, salt the outside. Okay, it's good. Black pepper. Okay, inside, inside, inside. All right. Let's hook. All right. And then of course, got your garlic powder. Garlic powder. Garlic powder. Okay. All right. And yes, MSG. Why not? Might as well enhance the flavor. It's called umami. Millions of Japanese use it. Chinese use it as well. If you believe that it gives you a headache, that's full of crap. All right. So you'll take that fish. You'll put it on a heavy gauge plate. Okay, essentially, you arrange it so you can actually put multiple pieces of fish on a plate to steam. Actually, if we want, we can steam more slices of fish. Okay, but I think this should be more than enough. Okay, so we'll start with that. Move this out of the way. The ginger is used this way. Okay, we put it here, put it there. Okay, and this ginger enhances the flavor of the fish when you're steaming it. You can also put some inside if you would like. Put some inside for more flavor. Some inside. Okay. And there. Okay. All right. Then next step, I'm gonna go ahead and take lemon. Try to remove the seed. Okay, and we're just essentially going to drizzle that with lemon. All right. That's the basic flavoring. Just half a lemon is more than enough for four pieces of fish. Okay, so the next step here, I use a wok here, but you can also use any type of steamer. Always open the cover away from you. All right, actually just put that there. Center it up. There we go. All right, and then we cover. We need to steam this for about 10 minutes. Okay, so the next step is now we're going to prepare the sauce. Start with a small pan. Okay, heat that up. Okay, on medium high. Let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and add oil. Add plenty of oil. You take your sliced ginger, Okay. You take your garlic. Okay, you should smell that garlic quite nicely. Once it starts to get aromatic, okay, don't burn the garlic. Okay, the garlic will burn very quick. Okay, add a good heaping spoon of sugar. All right, the next ingredient to add is soy sauce. And now this is a visual thing, depends on how much sauce you want to have for your dish. Okay, I use this less salt, okay, less sodium. So that's gonna start to boil. Okay, once it boils, be careful. That's gonna overboil. Take it off the heat. Essentially, that's done. Ideally, you want to time it so when your fish is done steaming, okay, all you need to do is serve it with the sauce on top. With your hot fresh rice and the fish, okay, and the sauce, it's gonna be perfect. All right, turn it off, and you just, all right, essentially, just let it cook down until the sauce gets a little thick, and that's it, and that's done. So the next thing really is just we wait for the fish to get done. I love this wok that has a glass top, so you can actually see what's going on. All right, it doesn't take longer than 10 minutes to steam that fish. That's a very, very delicate dish. Okay, once you finish steaming that fish, we're just gonna go ahead and top the entire dish with the julienne green onion. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after 10 minutes. Okay guys, it's about 10 minutes now, and it's time for us to finish the dish. Again, as you open this dish, make sure you open it away from you to let all the steam out and not burn your hand. Let it drip down. Okay, that's beautiful, right? All we do is we add the garnish on top. Beautiful, right? And you turn the stove off, you cover it again, and you just let that sit for a bit and serve. As part of this steamed fish meal, I suggest that you offer some type of vegetable, and my family loves to eat kimchi, and I've created this recipe called the 10-minute kimchi. Essentially, you take Persian cucumbers, okay, you slice it up, okay, and you put salt, all right, just to help deflate, all right, okay, not so much. We're gonna go ahead and set this aside, okay, and I still have, you know, some over here. Essentially, just trim off the edge, all right. Cut them in sticks, right? There you go. Right, and you just add that to the bowl. Okay, add some of that salt to help deflate. Okay, and cure or pickle that cucumber. All right, so what also would aid any old white vinegar. This happens to be a Filipino brand vinegar. All right, get yourself a spoon, mix it. Right, and the rest of the ingredients go in as well. So we have white onion, right? We also have green onion. We have some ginger, okay, and we have some freshly chopped garlic. Oh, so you take that mix, you add some black pepper, you add some garlic powder, you add some MSG, you add some sugar, right? You mix it. Make sure that it's completely mixed. Next ingredient to add is to add fish sauce. All right, I grew up with this brand fish sauce and it's so hard to find it now. There you go. Add that. Also add some sesame oil. All right, I love sesame oil. And the final ingredient to add is chili flakes. Okay, this is you know, it's a Korean brand. It said red pepper coarse. Okay, and you just essentially mix this thing. You have to let it sit after you mix it for at least 10 minutes at least, and it should give you that wonderful aromatic flavor. Crunchy vegetable. It's freshly made. My wife likes kimchi that has been sitting for 2-3 days. So you just keep mixing this and you just let it sit. You know, if your family can wait, you can cover this up with saran wrap, put it in the fridge. But my family, no, they want to eat it now. And I like it fresh. I like it crunchy. Okay, so we'll just essentially put this in the dinner table. You can also taste it if you would like. To adjust some flavor, if you want it, you know, saltier, you can add a little bit more salt. If you want it with vinegar, a little bit more acidic, you can add more acid to it. I personally think it needs a little bit more sesame oil and a tad bit more sugar. Just a tad. All right, we'll just add a little bit more salt. Okay. And there you go. That should be done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and serve the fish. I'll show you how we present that. To plate this this fish, okay, get yourself some steamed rice, get yourself some fish. This is gonna be for my son, right? All right. Okay, then you take some of that sauce that we made and you just drizzle it on top of the fish, like that. There we go. Some of that ginger, some of that flavor. Okay, there we go. We'll just add some of this kimchi that I made. Set it on the side. There we go. Voila. So anyway, guys, promise you a catch and cook, and this is gonna be our dinner for tonight. And I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Let me know how it turns out for you. So as always, come fish with us sometime. See ya.